This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 1252. Does documenting your weight loss help you keep the weight off? By Serdar Tuncali of nerdgettingfit.com. And I'm your host and narrator, Dr. Neil Malik. Welcome back to another edition of Optimal Health Daily. This is where I read to you from some of the best health and fitness blogs on the web, kind of like an ongoing audiobook. Now, we have a bunch of shows covering a bunch of different topics. Check them all out by searching for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this. And with that, let's get right to today's post as we optimize your life. Does documenting your weight loss help you keep the weight off? By Serdar Tuncali of nerdgettingfit.com. The emergence of social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, and most recently TikTok has made it easier for a lot of people to post and share stories about their weight loss journeys. Some of the most notable names out there are Erica Nicole Kendall and Kim Hoban. While Kendall, also known as Evil Fitness Barbie, documented her journey from being a couch potato to an NASM certified trainer, Hoban started sharing her story as a way to present an approach to weight loss that doesn't zoom in on diet plans. With so many people on the net posting videos, pictures, and tips on how they were able to shed some weight, many are wondering if documentation has something to do with their success. And believe it or not, it does. In a recent study conducted by researchers from the University of Alicante, it was found that dieters who keep a photo diary are more likely to reach their target weight. One of the researchers, Mercedes Rizzo Baeza, speculates that the main reason behind this phenomenon is the highly gratifying effect these photos have on the dieters themselves. According to Justine McCabe, an influencer who rose to fame after her transformation video went viral, the selfies she took while trying to shed weight helped her stay motivated. As someone who turned to food for comfort while grieving for her mother and husband, McCabe shared that the primary rationale behind her documentation was that she wanted to see herself change. She wanted to see how losing weight would help her change her expression, overcome depression, and learn how to create happiness from within. Dieting is a long and winding journey. Sometimes it can be difficult for many to see the gradual changes that are happening to their bodies. This is where documentation can turn out to be significantly useful. Simple photos and short clips can assist you in recognizing and celebrating small achievements. This will then help you stay laser focused on your short-term goals, make you feel accomplished, boost your morale, and allow you to steer clear of negative emotions that could demotivate you. Documenting your own weight loss journey. If you are someone who is trying to subscribe to a healthier lifestyle and are thinking about documenting the whole process, here are some things that you might want to take note of. Invest in some good equipment. While taking a selfie with your phone camera in front of a mirror is a good option, if you want to take documenting your weight loss seriously and post it online, you need to invest in some good equipment. High-resolution DSLR and mirrorless cameras like the Canon EOS R and Sony A7R IV both have timer functions, which will allow you to take good quality photos that capture your body from different angles. Many tripods like the PhotoPro S3 are easy enough to use and won't break the bank, although you shouldn't splurge unless you're planning to become an influencer or document yourself online. Try using an app. It might seem unnecessary to download an app if you're simply planning on doing photo documentation using your phone. However, if you want pictures that will perfectly showcase the changes happening to you, then you might want to consider downloading Progress. This tried and tested app can help you control factors such as lighting and poses that could hide the true changes underway by allowing you to take aligned daily selfies. To make things even better, this app also lets you create a short time-lapse video that will emphasize your body's transformation. Keep a food journal. Since you will be documenting your transformation anyway, why not take things up a notch by keeping tabs on what you eat as well? This tip may be a whole different kind of documentation altogether, but it is a highly underrated trick that can offer a lot of benefits. For instance, a food journal can be especially helpful when you hit a weight loss plateau. It can help you spot problems and monitor how certain foods impact your mood, thereby allowing you to make informed changes when needed. You just listened to the post titled, "Does documenting your weight loss help you keep the weight off by Serdar Tuncali of nerdgettingfit.com. And I'll have my comments as usual, but first, I used to think that eating better meant making fresh food from scratch every single day, every single meal, until I figured out a way to eat healthy without spending hours in the kitchen. The answer was HelloFresh. Whether your New Year's resolution is to eat better, cook more, or simply save money, HelloFresh is your one-box solution to all your New Year's resolutions. HelloFresh has one of the most diverse menus I've ever seen, ranging from low-calorie, vegetarian, they provide pescatarian options, and more. I've heard so much about the home-style chicken and biscuit pot pie, but thought that everyone was exaggerating about how good it was until I actually tried it, and it melted in my mouth. It was the ultimate comfort food. And now you can also receive affordable chef-created meals that require little prep time and saves you time on those busy weeknights. Go to hellofresh.com/OHD10 and use code OHD10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/OHD10 and use code OHD10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. Look, I'm all about tracking progress. Today's author, Serdar, was absolutely right. Research seems to support this idea that tracking can help you break through plateaus and keep you on track. What this is saying is if you track your fitness and your meals, you are more likely to reach your goals. That's why whenever folks tell me they've made a New Year's resolution, I often respond with, "Have you written it down yet?" Simply writing down your goals in a clear, measurable way can help make it more likely you'll achieve them, because simply writing down your goals is a way to now track whether or not you're meeting that goal. Now, if you write down your goal and you track your progress towards meeting that goal through photographs or a journal or both, you're even more likely to be successful reaching your goals. When I used to instruct weight management classes, we required all of our patients to first pose for a photo before the program started. That photo served as motivation to keep them going. And second, record everything they ate and drank throughout the program. I would then sit and review those food journals for every patient every week. And back then, patients would have to track everything by hand. But now, there are a few free user-friendly apps that I actually recommend my students use when they're tracking their progress. In fact, for foods, I have them use the free version of Chronometer. When tracking physical activity, Map My Fitness is also free and really user-friendly. Now, the goal isn't about calories consumed or looking at how much protein you've had or how much fat. The benefit to tracking is that it makes you think about what you're eating. It makes you think about your physical activity. Did I do any physical activity today? Yes or no? Imagine when you're tracking your food intake that you're going to have to write down that you ate 4 cookies. That's not so fun to have to write down. So tracking your intakes makes you think twice about the foods that you're eating. You're going to say, ooh, I'm going to have to write this down. Do I really want to eat this right now? So it automatically changes behavior. It's pretty amazing. And I wish you happy tracking. All right, that'll do it for today. I'll be back here tomorrow for our usual Friday Q&A, so stay tuned for that, where your optimal life awaits.